Is there a timetable for a return yet? I mean, do you have anything?
I mean, I can't give you a timetable. You know, I'm not the guy that makes the ultimate decision. But at the end of the day, you know, I feel like if I had to play today, I go put a brace on it. I can go to work. I know my knee is locked in and stable. Dr. Ella Trash is the best in the business, and I feel great.
So what kind of things have you been doing over the last couple of weeks in terms of, you know, your workouts? Like, where are you in that process?
Yeah, man, it's a grind, you know, each and every day. You know, I get up, come to work. I'm between here and Dallas a little bit, but now I'm here doing everything with Nick and Dan and Matt, all those guys. You know, they're doing a great job with me, and it's been going great. I'm real good.
Health-wise, outside of the knee, obviously you played through a bunch of stuff last year. How do you feel outside of the knee physically?
Man, that's a great question. You know, this is probably the best I've felt this offseason. It's probably the first offseason I felt as good as I really feel, you know, just as a whole, you know, as my body. I did a few checkups on a few things, obviously, and everything looks better than it did before. So, you know, I'm super excited to go into the season, you know, knowing how I feel as a whole. You know.
How hard was that to deal with mentally, knowing how good you were playing, how good the team was playing, and that close to the playoffs, having that happen?
That was tough, you know. Just knowing I wasn't able to be there for those guys in the playoffs and everything like that. You know, to me personally, I feel like you know, with myself in there and you know, with us healthy as a group, I think we go all the way, and I think we accomplish what we want to accomplish. But hey, we got another shot at it. We're fortunate enough to be together for another year here. So, you know, I'm excited. You know, I'm excited for what we have to offer. I'm excited to see what Frank brings out of the group, and which, you know, for me, every group I've been around with Frank has been nothing but the best. So I'm excited about that.
What was your reaction like when they got Orlando free agency?
Man, that was definitely a big surprise when you see a type of caliber player, you know, like Orlando, you know, out there. I mean, I just think about, you know, what it does for us, you know, as a team in the run game. Oh my God, it's just, I mean, you pick which side you want to run the ball, left or right, and you know, I'm just looking forward to that, you know, and with them being right here on side of me, you know, we're gonna be able to talk a lot of ball, and just kind of, you know, just we already been doing it, so you know, it's exciting.
How do you feel like last season went as a whole for you? Obviously before the injury.
Say?
How do you feel like last season went as a whole before the injury for you?
Well, you know, for me, man, you know, I didn't go into the season healthy at all. You know, I just played through it. So for me, that's why I say, you know, right now, you know, with everything that we have moving forward with rehab and everything too, I know I'm gonna go into this season a whole lot healthier than I was last year. So yeah, I think it's gonna be night and day.
I don't want to speak for you, but it sounds like you expect yourself to be ready week one. Is that fair for you, a goal that you have, obviously?
Man, that's all left to the man upstairs, you know. So I'm going to leave that in his hands. I just know that each and every day that I wake up, I feel stronger and I'm doing something that I wasn't doing the day before. I will say this. At the end of my workout last week, I was able to take some pass sets. So, hey, that felt good.
You feel like you're ahead of schedule then in the rehab LC?
No doubt about it. You know it. Ain't no doubt about it, Dave. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
All right.
So you've been doing rehab work in Dallas. So
Oh, yeah.
it would have been easy to stay there. Why was it important to you to come back now for this voluntary?
Well, see, for me, you know, I did my first 2 months of rehab out in L.A. with Dr. Ella Trash, and then I came here, and then I went to Dallas because I had a few things to do back there, and then now I'm able to be here, and I mean, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else, you know, with the guys in the locker room, you know, and building that camaraderie. This is where it starts, you know. This is when the championship runs. This is where it all starts, right here. You know, building that camaraderie, building that team bonding, and we got a great locker room. I mean, I know people say, you know, it might not have the fanciest locker room, but we got great people in this locker room, and I wouldn't change that for anything.
It's interesting to hear you say you'll feel like you'll be healthier going into next year, considering you're coming off major knee surgery. it's interesting that that's
Absolutely, absolutely. It's all in your mind. It's all in your mental. The physical part, I feel like as long as I keep doing what I got to do each and every day, trusting Nick and seeing what he did with Joe and seeing what he's doing with Cheeto and all these guys, all the guys before me. I mean, I have no doubt but to be confident about it.
What's the next level like for this offensive line? You feel like that can only hit?
Man, it's a whole nother level. I mean, really, I don't want to speak on it, but I just want to say that it's a whole nother level to this group. And, you get to see guys like Cardell Volson come in year 2 after already having a phenomenal rookie season. A young guy to get thrown in there like that and deliver the way he did, I can't be more proud of him. So I'm excited to see, what we look like as a whole.
Scale of 1 to 10, where's your interest level to see who they draft Thursday night at 28?
Man, I'm just excited to see I know whoever it is, they're gonna help this team. I know they're gonna be able to help this team day one, because that's why you draft guys in the first round. So I'm looking forward to that.
What advice do you have for the guys coming in this weekend?
Oh man, hey, I think when you just look at the Bengals over the last year or two, that kind of gives you everything you need to know. But obviously as a vet, going into my 9th year here, I would like to say, obviously for me, I like to talk to the guys and, anything they need help with, whatever. I done kind of been through a lot of the ebbs and flows, so I just try to give guys advice and knowledge on different things, how to handle themselves and stuff like that. So
it's probably intimidating being a rookie coming into a team that went back-to-back AFC Championship games. They've got a lot to prove. Like, how do you make a guy kind of feel comfortable on that day one?
I mean, day one guys, it's already in them. It's already in them that you don't have to get them ready. They're always ready. You know that for sure.
Do you feel like you need to be ready as quickly as possible because of the expectation level for the team?
I know either way it goes, I'm just going to do everything I got to do to make sure that I'm preparing myself to be ready for whenever they need me or whatever the case may be. One thing I know about this staff, and I know about, the Duke and everybody around here, they know how to put a football team together, and they've shown it. And, I'm very confident in that, very confident in that. It's just little things you do every day, it'll be the smallest thing. Those things start to add up, and I just started to see how my knee feels every day just walking around. I mean, I literally feel like I can run. I feel that good, so I'm just taking it one day at a time, though. Just taking it one day at a time.
The next big challenge will be that first contact and all that. Are you looking forward to that day where you go hit somebody and see how that knee feels after?
That's my favorite part, That's the easy part, Dave. You played online. So, I'm looking forward to it. Obviously it's going to be a new challenge with the knee. But, I mean, I'm able to move weight around already. I'm able to do certain things already. So, man, I'm extremely excited. I mean, when I see guys like Joe out there running around, knowing we went to the same doctor, and Cheeto jumping on boxes already, the ligaments, they locked in, everything is sold in. All I got to do is continue to put the work in. That's it.
There's also some other guys like, Jackson and some of those young guys that are going to be competing. Do you feel like you still have the confidence of the coaching staff?
Oh, man, they know me. They know what I could do, and there's no doubt about it. That's why they brought me here. When you just look at our group, we're talented, but that's the type of culture that Frank brings in, and that's why I chose to come here, because it makes, for one, we're as one. We're not 5 individual guys. We go out there and we play as one, and I wouldn't want to be in any other type of culture. Plus, you look at Jackson, you look at Deontay Smith, you look at all these guys that we have. I mean, they all have the ability, they all have the want to, so they continue to grow around great vets and around great guys that come to work and do the things they're supposed to do. So those guys are going to be fine. Yeah.
You think potentially this could be the deepest offensive line you've ever played with?
I mean, how good does that sound, huh? You know what that means, Dave. A deep O-line, I mean, it don't get no better than that.